Whoa.
Entirely sure you can hear us yet, but welcome. This is Keith. He's an engineer that works for Blizzard on Overwatch, of course.
That's right.
And there's a lot of fascinating things that I want to go over with him. First, introduce yourself fully.
Yeah, my name is Keith Myron, and I'm one of the gameplay engineers on Overwatch. So
you know me.
Yep. You know how you do.
They paired me with somebody that actually watched my show, and I had the pleasure of sitting up here. We're watching the keynotes and stuff, and we're talking about getting over it and all the good stuff. And it was
that was a really entertaining stream.
But what I'm curious about this character is because I'm sure you guys watched the intro or whatever, and the teleport, right? The teleport that she allegedly has that upgraded. So.
Yep, that's our shift ability.
Okay, let's see the teleport.
Yeah.
It's just okay.
It doesn't last very long, but you can move as much as you want.
Just got shot in the face. Also, I'm not bald, you little jerks. Okay, it's just the headset, all right?
Huh.
But yeah, you've got the May left click heal. It's good stuff. You've got the short range teleport that you can use to dodge abilities. You've got the E, whereupon you select heal or damage. It is a bouncing orb. Actually, the right click is the bouncing orb, I think.
Yeah, they both bounce actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought the what's it called? I want to go behind them and just mess them up, but I just want to wait until I get my ult because they're all at the choke right now. I'm totally just gonna destroy them. I can barely hear the camera. Don't judge me.
Yeah, you can go through the Lost and Found Vikings if you want to. That's a back door.
See, this is cool because I went to Disney when I got here. Okay, so what's the? You said this range was really long.
Yeah, it's really long and it locks on kind of like Symmetra Beam.
I'm feeding.
I don't see any questions in chat yet. I just see a lot of people enjoying
so
the stream
listen,
so far.
Put it back in your pants, and we need to. I want to field some questions that you may have in particular for the developer. But I really do feel like I'm doing good damage. Does she heal?
She does heal when you right click. The damage is a little bit less than like Winston's Tesla cannon, so it's not going to do a ton of damage. But the range and it locks on a little bit, so it's a little bit sticky.
I meant during her ult though. When you're hitting people, are you healing as well?
Yes, you're also healing. You're healing yourself and you're healing your teammates and you're damaging people. It does both, and it does more healing and it does more damage than your normal right click.
Okay. I like how fast it charges. I mean, it feels like it charges really fast anyway.
Yeah, it does because you get ult from both healing and also damaging your enemies.
Zenyatta.
You also move faster when you're ulting too.
Yep, I can tell. Get out of my base. It's my base now. What are you doing?
My gosh.
Get him out.
So, her heal, you guys can see a little bar. There is a resource that runs out as you heal people. The resource recharges slowly over time normally, but the right click will actually give you back resource faster. So when you're right clicking and you are damaging enemies and healing yourself and recharging your resource meter at the same time.
Man, I'm into this right now.
You got it. You almost. Oh, there you go.
Get him out. I don't play that game.
This ultimate is called Coalescence, in case people were curious.
Oh, yeah. We can look at the
the F1. Yeah, maybe. Looks like you guys are soundly winning this match.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we weren't at first. They were both holding us at the front. So
yes.
That's cool. Easy votes.
Are you gonna vote for yourself on stream in BlizzCon? Okay.
Tell the yes. Absolutely.
I wasn't sure. Because there's a lot of people here, and they can't actually physically see you voting for yourself this time.
No shame. Yeah. See, I knew I was going to do this for about, I would say, a while. I don't know the actual date or whatever, but it was so painful to not tell you guys that I was going to be streaming at BlizzCon and just casually, My team's not at the choke right now. I mean, I guess they're looking at. Wait.
Yeah, they're exploring. You don't have any players on your team. I don't know where they went actually.
I think they're being seated right now.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be 1v6. Okay, everyone, cheer for Boo here.
Listen.
So
I can do this.
There's gonna be a variety of skill ranges. Just keep in mind.
I'm not doing any. Look at this. There's no help. Wait.
You have because you heal and deal damage at the same time.
No, I just killed somebody that I wasn't even shooting at.
Oh, you shot your orb. Yeah.
Oh no, it was my right click. Chat room. Did you guys just see that?
What's nice to know is that her Biotic Grasp, which is her right click, actually has no ammo, so you can just use it for as much as you want, and it'll never run out. And 1v6 is not going to turn out too
Bro,
well.
it's Bastion time. Hang on, chat room. Oh, God. Hey, look at this. Ooh, easy. Hey, you going to kill me? Move. Get off that cart. This is my cart.
Looks like you actually have team members coming in now. So,
hey, what's up? Come on, man. Come around the corner. You were talking mad junk earlier, dog. Don't leave at me. I'm not your friend. I'm a robot. Oh, just right-click at me. Jerk. No. This reminds me of Eichenwald a little bit. This map.
yeah, well, this is the Diablo section.
The Diablo section?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is the library in the first act of Diablo 3, I think.
Yeah, it's.
Or
yep.
You can pull up the
That's
etcher.
where Kane fell down, right?
Oh my God.
How long has Moira been in development? You know, she's been in development for a while. I want to say we've been rolling like the idea of a healer that's kind of a more a damage and healer combined mix for a long time. At least like a year or so we've been discussing her. And well, there you go, 50%. Wait, only 50% of Team Zero?
Only 50%? Excuse me?
We could probably check out the F1 screen.
Oh yeah.
I'll give you guys some details on a little bit of the stats of her healing. Her heal per second is the same as Anna's heal per second.
So
for those of you guys that are curious.
That's 80, right?
Yeah, it's about 80.
Okay.
It does use a resource, however, but it also is AoE, meaning that it'll go through your allies. So you can heal multiple people at the same time. There's a little bit, it puts a little bit of a hot, so a heal over time on people after you have...
Her left click?
Yeah, her left click does.
Okay.
So you can actually tap it to give them a little bit of a heal. It lasts for about 4 seconds. So you can conserve your energy if you want to, or you can do the burst heal if you need to. So
Ridiculous.
there's actually a limit. So it'll do up to 200 damage to anyone near it before it'll actually run out of damage.
It disappears once it does enough damage?
Yeah, it does slow down also as it's damaging people.
Okay.
And her heal orb, the heal orb variant of it, her biotic orb, will actually do 300 HP of healing. So you can actually, if you throw the heal orb out while you're chasing someone down, because you can kind of walk next to it,
It heals you?
It heals you too, and you can right-click someone, so you can actually survive with your biotic grasp heal and your biotic orb heal against a lot of things that would normally kill you.
Wow.
A lot of people are asking about team uniforms, whether they're going to be available outside of the World Cup. Yes. We don't really have anything to talk about as far as that's concerned. Obviously, we think they look amazing. If you guys check them out in the World Cup, you'll see how great they look. What you're going to see at the World Cup is actually we changed the colors on everything. So like that includes effects and UI. So when you're spectating, when you're watching at home, you can actually see that like tracer blinks are going to be colored. Diva explosions are colored. Barriers, like Reinhardt barrier, that's also colored too.
Oh my God, it's
oh
not
man,
working.
That's a lot of people.
Dude, I'm just trying to chill out at the arcade. Give me a break.
Play some skee ball.
Yeah, I'm trying to play some skee ball. Give me a break. So what happens if I actually?
Okay.
I want to know.
Can you make it in?
Hey, yo, chill.
They're not.
Chill out, dude.
They don't want to play in the arcade.
Yeah, well, they're in for a rude awakening when this guy literally cannot dodge the floating spear of death. I want to know if it makes a noise when it goes in there.
Oh.
That's my
There's
goal
a
now.
lot of Easter eggs in here,
That's
actually.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, when I saw this map, I was like, oh my God. Like, so.
I'll give you guys some lore on Moira, too. A couple guys are asking. Moira has been both in Blackwatch and Talon. She's actually one of the oldest and more, like, she's more wealthy than most of the other characters in the game.
Wealthy?
She might, yeah, she's actually, like, wealthy. She's actually a scientist, so...
Oh, yeah?
So she wanted to... she kind of favors science and knowledge over humanity in a way.
She's super evil.
Yeah, so her moral compass is a little bit skewed.
Yeah.
So like the other scientists in our game, like Winston, he's more kind of like an engineer in a way, where he's kind of focused on the practical application, where Winston's like focused on making shield generators. Moira is more about the science and the discovery, and she cares more about the knowledge. So.
Yeah. So what else?
Oh, so her ult, it actually does, when you're healing with her ult, it does twice as much healing as a Mercy Beam. So, like, it also heals everyone in a line, so it pierces. Her damage with her ult, when you're damaging people, it does about 50% more than her normal Biotic Grasp, or her normal right-click. It does about 50% more than that, but it does both at the same time. So she can heal up people pretty quickly. They can survive a lot of ultimates with her ult.
Clearly, this person has played some Overwatch. That's all I'm trying to say. All right, so he just dropped that fat hammer. This guy's gonna press E. That's good stuff. It's more ult charge for me. We're gonna left click. Never mind. No, we're good. Build some stuff. We're gonna toss that at the choke there.
Oh, that's perfect. That was actually really good orb because that's the direction.
Look at that. Boom. So reef. Okay. No, my mercy. It's so my fault.
30 health.
Hey. No. Please. Yeah. Listen.
It does heal you as well while you're using it. So.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Who's the best now?
Yes.
That'll show you for literally playing Overwatch for the first time of the day and totally embarrassing me.
How dare you?
How dare you? What's the math there if two of them are right-clicking each other in?
They eventually, the damage will out-damage the heal.
Yeah.
But, so, obviously one of you will die.
Yeah.
But,
not me.
But yeah, eventually one of you guys, you won't be able to do that indefinitely. I think they want you to emote for them too.
Emote for them? Oh yeah. Hang on. She probably does have the default one.
Yes.
Oh my god, what are you doing
back
here? This is my base! Oh my god.
Oh wow.
No!
Wow.
Listen. Listen. Oh my god. The absolute disrespect. Oh yeah, emote. Hang on. See, this is something I actually don't do when I'm playing Overwatch, is like the aesthetics and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Unless they were just released. Like I see them once and then like that's it. So like, I just forget that it's an aspect of the game that I can do.
Yeah, it's a special case here.
You see? Are you good?
Maybe if you bounce an orb up and down in front of him. If you aim straight down with the orb, it'll bounce off.
Oh man, that's so good.
It's like Pong.
Yeah. Oh my god, we could just leave that there actually.
That's right, and it's running out like right now when you're cooldown, but you can do it again.
So hold on, I'm gonna just try shooting at the wall. It's probably off center. We're good. It slows down. That's so cool actually.
People are asking about the golden gun. We're still working on the golden gun, so I don't really have anything. I don't know about the specifics of it. Sorry, chat.
I noticed that I can't type in chat.
Yeah, we disabled that just deliberately for not specifically for you, but you know, just in general.
Who is the bigger threat here, the streamer or the hordes of people behind me? So, I got to take a picture with Jeff Kaplan. I forget if I told you that actually. Oh yeah, I did tell you that. Oh man, he's so nice, chat room. Listen, man, I was a cynic, but I don't know how a human being gets to be so genuine, and then it just transitions to literally every aspect of your life. Like, honestly, man, when I met him, he was like, oh my god, I'm so glad to meet you. Like, I love your stream. And I was like, don't lie to me. And he was like, no, I really do. I was like, okay. And, I mean, because, you know, someone as nice as Jeff Kaplan doesn't seem like the sort to kind of, like, hang around at least my chat room.
He's amazing. Yeah,
he's super nice. If there's anyone you should call dad, it's probably Jeff Kaplan and not me.
Why not have two dads?
I mean, it is 2017, but like, he's like actual dad. I'm like stepdad, you know, like dad that leaves for cigarettes and never comes back. Dad. And Jeff Kaplan's like earnest, like never got a speeding ticket. Dad, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was cool. I was actually a little nervous when I walked up to meet Jeff Kaplan this morning. His teleport feels so good.
He's really good at making you feel comfortable.
Yep. Doing that stuff, but like that was my immediate thought when we set up the station. When I was like, all right, so how much? Oh my god, listen, bro.
Pole.
It doesn't have to be like it doesn't have to be like this.
Shift.
I'm actually invulnerable. Oh, I knew it. I freaking. Listen, okay, just get me on the line with Dr. Disrespect. We're gonna design some Call of Duty maps again, man. Me and him.
Yeah.
We're going straight to the AAA bank.
She'll be on the PTR soon.
So hello. Aw. See, that's what
really sweet.
I got people like waving signs at me and stuff. Listen. It's nice. Dude, Lassus is waving. Listen, I wish I could bring Lassus up on stage, but I don't think I can. We would totally derail the stream right now. So
it's Lassus Enster over there. You should turn around and pop those balloons too.
Oh wait.
Some of our effects artists. And actually, you can cut the cords too. If you shoot the little cords, and they'll go flying off.
Can I cut off just one of these cords?
Yes, if you.
Listen.
Can you?
I'm like actually bad at.
And now, can you hit the blue one? That's the key.
This fly?
Yes. Nope.
I mean, the reason I can't hit it is because I'm trash. Let's just be clear. Okay. Hang on.
I believe you could have done it. So.
I'm gonna do one more. Hang on. All right, here we go.
Hey.
Boom. all me. Can I get multiple with the scatter? No, actually. Just,
You might have actually missed all those.
Maybe. I think scatter interacts weird with destructibles, though.
Another thing that isn't here, but that payload will actually be carrying a like random Blizzard object. It's not like currently it's carrying the
King
throne.
Leoric's crown?
The crown.
Yep.
Sorry. And it will kind of change based on every time you play the map. So that'll be something random.
Oh, it's me!
Oh.
Oh! Check this out. Right click, into shift, reposition, left click nothing, right click actually nothing. Kill something with the orb I threw 10 seconds ago, play of the game.
Yeah.
Listen.
And a card.
And a card. Bro. Hachu. Oh, my bad. Oops.
If you go up those stairs, you can see the Griffin ride.
Oh,
little,
yeah.
It's like, you know.
It's old school, man.
So you can ride that guy. And the goal is you can only stand on this, so you have to kill everyone through here.
Oh, yeah?
If you don't get to kill everyone while you're on this ride, you have to wait till it goes around again.
Okay.
That is your handicap.
Watch this.
It doesn't.
Oh,
I
I have to be crouching there.
Yes. There's some other cool things in this map. There's actually a really well done, kind of like a theme park map. You know, the kind you get at like Disney,
Yeah.
and it shows you all the rest of the park that you can't walk to, but you can see what the design is.
Filling in the lore and whatnot.
Yeah, there's a
Which
sign.
is it in the attack?
It's
spawn?
in a few spots. It is
Yeah.
in the attacker spawn. We can go look at it there. And there's also a few other things here. Like we actually have there's this orange balloon in the sky,
Yeah.
and if you haven't been to Irvine before, there's
I
this
have.
like giant orange balloon which you can go and you can ride, and literally it just goes up and down, but it's
Really?
huge. And so we put that in there as well because
What's it
Blizzard is
called?
based in Irvine. That's called the Great Park. So the map is right there. So you can go check it out. And so
Oh, this is like the Disney map, or rather, what's it called? Generic amusement park map. Number 2, not
Yeah.
Disney. That's good. I like it.
Yeah, we got Overlord hot air balloon rides. They're called Overlord transports, which are
Darkmoon
one of my
Fair?
favorite parts. Darkmoon Fair. Yep.
Yeah. That's cool.
The Chaldean Market in the upper right. It's great.
Yeah. The Hell Scream. Good name.
And of course, the spawning pool water park.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be in there ASAP right away.
So this park actually, you can see it actually has all the Blizzard games. So it has Diablo and StarCraft and Warcraft and Heroes of the Storm and Hearthstone. But it doesn't actually have Overwatch because this is obviously in the Overwatch world. And in this world, Blizzard as a developer hasn't made Overwatch because Overwatch is a real thing. So, yeah, but there is. I'm not going to say
filled
what it is.
like 3 plot holes there,
Yeah.
like all at once. You're
Yeah.
like boom, boom, boom.
Yes.
Here you go.
So yeah,
I didn't even consider that. I feel like, man, that's deep.
Let's talk a little bit. Oh, so one of the ones I was just talking with someone about the other day is Reaper's abilities that he used to have. So you guys don't know, you might know that during closed beta, he didn't have a teleport ability.
Really?
But originally, we had talked about giving him a kind of a smoke bomb ability. It's not really like it would actually be. It would be something that kind of like the Counter-Strike smoke grenade, but like your teammates would be able to see through it, and only enemies would be obstructed by the smoke grenade. And
that would be so good, actually.
yeah, it would be an interesting. Think about how it would change the way he would play, right? If they actually let him put down something.
You'd be
which I
like
thought was really interesting.
pseudo invulnerable.
Yeah.
Almost, in the sense that if you don't get hit, you don't take damage.
Yeah. So
That's
then,
cool.
so then we switch it off to he has his Shadow Walk, his Wraith form, and now or Shadow Step, so he can teleport now. Some other interesting stories we had. We had a name change. So internally, Farah used to be called Mercy. So
Really?
Farah's name was Mercy. So Mercy was the rocket launcher flying armored lady, and we had Mercy was named Angelica.
Really?
We decided to change.
And Angelica's way too like
It's
low
too
brow.
obvious, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So we changed what is now Farah's name to Farah, and we gave Mercy to Mercy's name. However, Mercy fit her so well that actually for like the next 6-7 months, it took months for us to stop calling Farah Mercy.
Yeah.
Like when you call someone and like that name resonates with you, you just basically call her every time the thing that you're used to saying.
No, I totally understand
So
what you're talking
yeah,
about.
it's kind of.
That's funny.
But yeah, so I think we end up with really good names. Like I really like Farah and Mercy. So
saw a good question in chat as soon as we started on this line of discussion. Someone said in all caps, of course, screaming it at you. Talk about Moira development. Like, were you there like as you were developing the abilities,
Correct.
just
Yeah.
hit us.
So we went through a lot of different, like her primary fire was always kind of one of the first things we were nailing down, which is her biotic heal, the heal that's on her left click that has a resource. We played with a lot of different things. It's interesting. You see what it is now, where it has a resource that recharges slowly over time. We tried a lot of different things, like, oh, maybe her heal recharges really quickly over time, but doesn't do as much healing. So it took a while to kind of find the right balance between her left click and right click, or primary fire and secondary fire. Her teleport was something that we kind of added. More in the late cycle, we knew she needed to have escape, but her orb was something like brand new that kind of got added late. Before her orb, actually, she was much more like kind of like a necromancer in a way.
Like one.
She's kind of the closest thing we have to like a dark mage, right? Like she's kind of like a caster character. But one really cool ability that she used to have was her E wasn't the orb; it would actually bring someone back to life. Like briefly,
yeah.
And then they would die after some period of time ran out. And
did they have the same abilities?
They had all the same abilities, the same stats. You could be using ultimates and everything. You basically were back in. It was like what Mercy's res is now. So
how long were they alive after that?
It was whatever time was remaining on your respawn timer. So as soon as your respawn timer came around again, so whenever your time ran out, you would respawn back in the spawn. But until then,
I feel like that would be like hard for, like, I guess not casual players, but, like, you know, someone just that wants to, like, use their ability, and then, like, they accidentally, like, zombie res somebody that is like 1 second away from respawning, so they just die instantly.
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit. We had played with different variants as well, but it was really neat, like, in that it was on an ability on cooldown, so it wasn't her ultimate or anything like that.
Yeah.
And you could use it just like how Mercy's res is now. However, it was a little bit confusing for you when you got res, and then you would die again, like after some times, and you wouldn't necessarily know how long you had left to live. Her ultimate was actually kind of like, it had elements of that as well, though. Her ultimate, which currently is Coalescence, which heals and damages at the same time. Her ultimate actually had originally put down like an aura on the ground, a ring on the ground, where if you were standing in that ring, you couldn't be reduced below 1 HP. And so
how big was it?
It was probably, gosh, it's probably a little bit smaller, maybe like 30% smaller than Lucio's heal aura. So not that big, but not too small either. Enough where your whole team could stand in there.
Yeah, that's cool though.
Perfect for like us getting caught in a Zarya ult.
Yep. Where's the belly slap? All right, listen. Okay, I wasn't gonna read this, but you guys have actually been spamming this for the last hour. Stop. I need you to stop right now. Behave yourself. We're in Walmart right now, okay? And you're screaming and making me look like a bad parent right now, okay? I want you on your best behavior. Sit up straight. Drink some water. Relax. Sit down.